Hey. Okay, that wasn't working. Hello there, everybody. Welcome to another VIVOtek. We're going to be live in about a minute or so. So make sure to be excited for that. You must be excited for the VIVOtek, or else. I'm going to move my cassette player here. Because Spotify Premium took a kadumbalump. So now I have to listen to my music on cassette because YouTube is for poor people. I'm just kidding. Alright, let's see here. VIVOcam viewer. I'm a viewer of the VIVOcams. That wasn't a good idea, was it?
On your head.
You're gonna put it on. Because, you know, it's just what happens in this day and age.
Oh, I feel fancy.
Alright. I think that my VIVOcam is poo-pooed. So I need to un-poo-poo the VIVOcam.
Which eggnog is my eggnog?
I haven't eaten any yet.
I'd say this one that has this little drink spout right there is mine.
Right. Well, folks, let me get everybody in here. I think Discord's better to announce things on than Twitter because nobody comes when it's Twitter for some reason. Alright, let's go to Selfish Enigma.
What? Look at that birdie keyboard.
That birdie keyboard, are you talking? Oh, you're talking about his.
Isn't that pretty?
I see, it is. My camera view is so freaking messed up, it's ticking me off. That's how triggered I am.
I have to deal with the egg bird.
Person. No, you hate personas that are trigger. Don't you hate it when people make up random words that you don't know because they're random and they're not even words?
And then they start to use them and then suddenly they become cool.
Oh yeah, like the dab. Actually, dab wasn't a word before. The dab. But it did not mean a good thing.
Just a dabble, do ya?
Just dab it on. Just a little dab. I like to dab it, dab it. I like to dab it, dab it. Well, let's go and dab the stream. Dab on the haters and dab on the local callers, the low gangers, and the... Oh, hold on. We gotta fix this here. And become a low ganger. You be looking a Russian.
Ooh.
She's
you
a
like
Russian.
My hat.
She's a Russian right now.
VIVOtek. VIVOtek. VIVOtek.
Hold on, I gotta
That's
fix
our new
the
theme song. What do you think of that?
It is quite cringy.
Took us all of half a minute to figure that one out.
Because I was like,
we promised you music, so.
As a joke, I was like, we should do our theme song, Vivo, like Baby Shark, but VIVOtek, bum bum ba dum ba dum. As a joke, and now it's real. So you love coons?
Coonskin. That's my coonskin hat.
Well, that's awesome. I love cute animals too. But I know that when you turn them into hats.
This is a year old. We've had, it's not real, obvious. Well, this is real. This part is real.
The tail.
Yeah,
it's not synced. Oh my gosh.
We got this on the way back from my dad's funeral, so.
It's still not synced.
Not my hat, though.
What the heck?
Not.
This is.
We're having some eggnog. Do you really think that that's the problem?
Might be. Hold on 1 second, we have some technical issues. Go to the properties, go to microphone there. Hey, hey, hey.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
This isn't even working. Put a delay. That's not the problem. That's not the. Wait. Is it working any better now, Selfish? Because it never happened before, so I don't know why it's happening now. I need to find out why it's happening now, so I can fix it, because it's stupid.
And the thing that changed is the board.
Yes.
The
only
but
thing.
It's exactly the same board, except this
I don't know
USB.
why this would be. I don't know why USB bus would be creating any problems. Maybe it's oversaturated, but I didn't saturate it with anything really. It's still unsynced.
So unsynced.
Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous.
We worked on it.
Uh-huh.
We made an attempt.
This is just ridiculous. Oh.
We're gonna have to do the theme song again once we get this figured out. This tail is kind of creepy, isn't it?
When you talk and it's unsynced. Hello. Hello. Hero. Hello. Hello there, everybody. Is this any better now? Is this any better? I'm gonna need some confirmation on the part of you to tell me if it's gooder or if it's not. Why do we have 3 freaking viewers? The one time the stream doesn't work, we get 3 viewers. Unsynced. I'm gonna throw my freaking router in the garbage. Hello there, is this any better? Is this any better, Selfish Enigma? I need to know this kind of stuff. Is this actually what's gonna work? Is there a delay being created with that scene? Like with my whole setup there? Because something might have gone haywire. I'm just trying the raw in the raw right now. Let's see, is it any better at all? I can't. There's like a 0.1 second delay. That's okay. Hold on, I gotta hear this. Hold on 1 second.
Not acceptable.
All right. Ready? How about that? Hello. 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 Okay then. Yeah, that would get pretty weird pretty quickly. Hold on, let me see. Let me see what it sounds like. That thing is weird though, isn't it? Hold on. That thing is weird though, isn't it? That thing is weird though, isn't it? That sounds weird though, isn't it? That thing is weird though, isn't it? That thing is weird though, isn't it? That sounds. Okay. Okay, I gotta fix something about that now because it's now totally just. Okay, rip headphone users. Hashtag rip headphone users. I don't know what's going on there. But we're gonna have to go into the audio properties and see exactly. It's fixed. Awesome. You can talk now.
But he said the mic is really loud.
Mic is loud. Alright, well it should be fine now because the gain is adjusted the way that it should be. I miss this mixer already. I prefer this mixer over this one. Mom, speak. I haven't done sign language in years. She's not signing to you.
Well, he told me not to talk, so you know.
Yeah, because it was
when you got reverb. Did you hear our theme song? Do you want to hear it again?
Probably not, but
VIVOtek, 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 VIVOtek. Woo! Welcome to the show.
That's quite.
How was that?
That's quite a theme there, isn't it? Quite a theme.
And again, and again, and again.
We're just gonna do it until you can't hear it no more.
You don't like our theme song?
No, I was trying to. Hold on.
So we're having eggnog.
We're having eggnog. Why? I'm just kidding. Why? Because we have eggnog sitting in the fridge.
It's seasonal.
And we have it sitting in the fridge, and it's about to rot away, and we don't want our eggnog to rot away.
So what's the verdict on eggnog? Is it a go? Is it a good thing?
Eggnog is always good. You can't have Christmas without eggnog, and you can have eggnog without booze and milk.
But we don't have booze in ours.
Grandma had too much eggnog, so she got run over by a reindeer.
Right. And my mom's eggnog always had a little rum in it too, but we don't have boozy eggnog. But it's delicious. I like eggnog. I don't think I did like eggnog. I think I didn't like eggnog because my mom always put rum in hers, and that's why I didn't like it. But now, I think I like eggnog without booze.
Oh yeah.
I like it with spiced spice and stuff.
We have some cinnamon in ours.
But yeah, cinnamon and a little gingerbread spice. But
cool.
What's the verdict? Do we like eggnog or do we hate eggnog? I think that there's only two kinds of people. People who hate eggnog and people who like eggnog. I think.
There
I
are
don't know.
there are 10 kinds of people: those who understand binary and those who don't.
That's right. 10 kinds.
Do you get that?
10.
Mm.
I heard some strange derivation of eggnog as this when people would drink too much rum and they get out of their heads, and then people would throw eggs at their noggin. Eggnog. That's what I heard. I don't know.
That's a weird
Very
name.
strange. Like, it wasn't ever called eggnog. It was just and then somebody concocted a drink to, I don't know, commemorate getting plowed and then having eggs thrown at you.
Why would you commemorate that?
I don't know. Why would you commemorate that?
I don't even
And
know.
then it became a Christmas tradition. Woohoo! There we go. Another Christmas tradition that nobody knows anything about. Ooh, toffee vodka.
I guess.
Toffee vodka.
I guess the
Interesting.
updates for this stream.
I've never heard of toffee vodka.
You're no longer sick.
I'm about 90% cured, so I feel better. I still have this tickle and this cough but I'm not really heavy anymore. So
I don't have my zoom in, so I
That was
have
weird.
to zoom in manually.
Isn't it strange? You start talking about cough and then suddenly you feel this. I got a cough.
And in the video that I'm editing, there are some coughs.
So we didn't go to Dad's today. We did not do that, and I'm going to tell you why. Our house was an obliteration. It was such a sty, and we didn't have any food in our pantry for our puppies, and they were not too happy.
So you went to the store, and I
we went to
edited
the
some
store.
video and watched some videos and did that stuff.
And we came home and we cleaned, and then
I put up some pictures in here.
you did, and I started working on a dragon. I have to make a Chinese dragon for my one-act play, and I am.
Why do you have to make a Chinese dragon for that?
Because
That's ridiculous.
there's a 30-second song where a boy does battle with a Chinese dragon, and we see the dragon on stage for about 4 minutes or 3 minutes. And
I guess that is
very
a lot of
and it's
stage
very
time.
specific. Well, for a 40-minute one act, it is. But for well, maybe even less than that. But there's three. I mean, the script is very specific. 3 people manning a Chinese dragon, and I just am so beside myself on what I am going to do, and I'm ready to go buy some dryer vent and just kind of do it that way.
Hold on. The Twitch is saying that the Twitch time machine got unplugged. Oh no, never mind. Twitch is stupid. Okay, go on.
So I'm changing my design, and I've purchased the little crawly tube for little kids. It's like
I crawl
a
through it.
16-inch,
I
yeah,
can
little
fit through it, though.
tube that you crawl through. You know, I don't know, like in dog runs and things where they train the dogs and the dogs would run. This is it just you pull it together with, and it has wire through it. And I thought, well, I'm going to cut this slit, and the kids are going to be inside this, and it's going to move and undulate, and they're going to. And then I got them little mermaid tights that are blue with little black, little look like scales on them, and I thought they're just going to be adorable. I did, and now I'm changing my mind, so I just don't like what I'm looking at.
It's hard to
Anyway.
make something like that, especially with limited resources.
Yeah.
And when you're not like this super, like, you have access to all this stuff and you're used to doing that kind of creative stuff.
Yeah, and I can just go through a box.
You don't do creative stuff like that. You don't make models.
No, I don't, and I'm not.
Not like that.
I'm artistic or autistic, one of the two. I don't know. I
If
am
you were a
very.
troll.
I can look at a picture and I can say, okay, let's do it like this. So I started this dragon with those little punchy balls. Those little balls that have a rubber band on the end of them, and you bounce it back and forth like that.
Now
little
you're
punchy
talking
balls.
about balls.
And I paper mache'd it. So I got this huge looking dinosaur egg type thing. And that's supposed to be the base of the head, and then a box for the jaw, and then another box for the other jaw, and it's supposed to be opening wide, and then I was going to put, scales and fins and a mustache and all of those things that a Chinese dragon has on it. And beard, you know. And then I thought, that's going to be really heavy and hard to hold up. So then I changed my mind on that. Now I'm making it out of cardboard. And now I'm thinking, should I just go back to the mask that I ordered?
The mask is crazy. I don't like that mask.
It's really hard to wear.
Is it made for people?
It's supposed to be made for people. Yeah.
I'll have to show you guys on stream. I'm really mad that I don't have all my overlays and everything. It's ridiculous. This is my capture scene. So whenever I record stuff raw, this is what I use. So, and it's really what?
Well, I wonder why this wasn't working. It's the same concept, isn't it?
I think that it's a problem with the OBS scene, to be honest. Like let's do an experiment here. I'm gonna need your cooperation, Mr.
Both will blur it up some, but you tell me, which is the better of the two?
All right.
Here's
All right.
number one.
Okay, so how is the delay now? Is it gooder or is it badder? I need to know because this is an overlay that I'd support. Let's see. We are waiting on person.
Would we get banned if we did the
No.
Jeopardy theme song like that?
We wouldn't. That's fine. No.
Jeopardy theme song like that?
We wouldn't.
Gooder?
That's fine.
Badder? Gooder?
Okay. It's fine. There is absolutely no delay. So anyone that says that there is a delay is a troll now. So I don't know what's going on with that other scene. I'll have to rework it, you know, massage it and reconflibble it so it's all gooder
Put
and
a little
finer.
hammer to it.
Mm-hmm.
And pound it.
And I don't even think it's a problem with my mixer board.
I hope not.
It's not. It's a problem with the scene. So we're good.
I really want to take that one to school.
Yeah.
We're good?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna have to set this mixer board up.
VIVOtek.
Bum bop da da ba 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 da da ba 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 do do ba ba.
VIVOtek.
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 Even though it's the Rand.
Maybe somebody could remaster that for us.
She's asking you, selfish Enigma. That's what she means. That's exactly what she means. Alright, so
we're going to talk about the progress that we're making on this little reno that we're doing.
So, oh, jeez. No. Don't be dropping frames. Don't be dropping frames. You're dropping all your frames, you dummy. What's wrong with you?
No.
Why are we unstable?
We bought some frames at the dollar store.
Yes, we did.
Do we have dollar stores in other places around the world?
It's probably not called like a dollar store. It's probably not called that.
Five Below.
But I'm pretty
like
sure that they have those. But we went to our local 99-cent store and picked up a bunch of these really good looking frames.
Yeah.
And then we printed out these quotes and gave them to all of my teachers.
Quotes that we felt really, or that he felt really connected to his teachers, that made a statement about his teachers. And that was our Christmas present, our homemade Christmas present to them.
Mm-hmm. So I think that they were thankful for that, hopefully.
But...
except for one of my teachers, the old-fashioned physics teacher. She said, I cannot accept a gift. And we were like, well, come on. And one of my former teachers was with her, and she was like, you know, you really want to accept Mindtech's gift because it's just...
it's homemade.
They're always awesome.
Love.
And she was like, I cannot accept the... that's totally not how she sounds. But I cannot accept the gifts.
But
I cannot accept it. And then I went to give her a hug, and she was like, yeah, it's an exception. I normally don't give students hugs. But since your mom is with me, I can. I was like...
this is your present to me. This is your present.
She said that she'll accept it at the end of the year, though, once all the grades are finalized.
That's right. So that nobody says that anybody was buying a grade by handing out a piece of paper with the frame around it. But and that's perfectly understandable. I mean, I'm in a sticky situation too with a mom who has a daughter who loves to give gifts, and it's a great pleasure for her to give gifts, and please let her give gifts. And so we're having a lot of donations to the theater department on behalf of this particular student of mine. So
sweet student of yours.
Yes, and she is a blessing to me. But,
and I have her as a student also.
It's just kind of, I don't know if they understand that it's a really kind of a tense situation. So
because it's hard to accept a lot of money.
I can understand your old-fashioned physics teacher. You know, it's and it is. You know, if you set that rule that I will accept nothing, not even a cough drop, not even dryer lint, just drawing the line here with 0. Nada. Because
Dad says that there was no outside influence on that grade at all. It was only.
Maybe not. Maybe you can't always say that. Maybe there will be.
My mouse is lagging there. It's like I was gonna like only the knowledge of the student. You see that? Only.
You think? I don't know.
I think that's why she does it.
There's
because
lots of kids
she
who
doesn't
say,
want to
you
get
just
sued.
like him more. You like him a lot better. Well, I like the fact that he always does his homework, hands it in on time, done neatly.
Passes all the tests.
Flying studies colors. For everything, listens attentively in class, never makes a scene.
Answers my
questions. Yeah, I like that.
Ask questions when I don't teach anything. I'm just kidding. I just roasted her, didn't I?
Oh, great. Now the phone is bejilly.
I love being a studio worker. I want to work in a studio when I grow up.
We're just going to have to think about how to refinagle this.
You see what else I got for Christmas right here? This is stuff that you throw in. This is acoustic foam. So make sure that your acoustics are full.
It was supposed to be much. It said 2 inches.
Well,
because acoustic foam is only as good as thick as what it is. I could have bought you a flippin'.
This is just like packaging foam, isn't it?
Mattress, yeah, or packaging foam for this.
But you know how much did it cost? A lot?
No, but see, you can see right through it.
Well, no, you can't see through it.
Well, hold it up to your studio lights.
Kinda. You can see the light at the end of the tunnel a bit. But,
but I suppose it gets trapped in all these little holes here, so I think that's probably the egg carton part.
Alright, let's do a test. Point. So can you guys hear us now? Because I am covering the microphone.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me now? I think that we scared Selfish away.
Can you hear me?
I think that our audio issues scared Selfish Enigma away.
Aww.
Our audio issues and our frame droppage.
No, did he say this just sucks tonight? I'm not putting up with it.
I don't know. I honestly don't know. But we have an exited moderator, I guess. So if he gets rolled, if we get put on the front page of 4chan and a bunch of weed heads come in and try calling us names, I'm gonna be the only moderator. So I'll have to do that ban hammer action. Like a crazy man, right?
Like a crazy man.
Like a crazy man. Like a crazy man.
We better not try to sing tonight, that's for sure. Did he leave? Did he really leave?
Do you want me to go into Discord and bug him?
No.
Oh, see, this is nice. This is a nice rest.
You like that?
It's not how. That's not how it's supposed to be used, though. Not at all.
Shall we talk about this little reno that we're doing?
All right. So we're putting up paneling. We replaced the floor. It used to be all hardwood, and then it got damaged. So we decided to replace it.
Could not be salvaged. Beyond salvage. We were gonna try, but was.
This is the same place where we had a bunch of electrical issues. So one thing that caused that was we had a bit of a leak, and that leak got all over that floor.
Leak.
Got all over that floor. So it basically destroyed a lot of the boards. There were still some good boards, but when we went to the store and we picked up...
There are about 22 good boards.
So about a box. But when we picked up 2 boxes to fill in the rest of the floor with, and that wouldn't have even been enough.
No.
And it would have been a big hassle.
Yes, because they were different sizes.
And they were different colors.
Yeah.
So this camera is horrible. I just flipped off on Twitch.
You did, but this camera is horrible, and why is that? I mean, you worked with a 5S for forever, didn't you?
I don't have an opinion on that.
You don't?
All right, Siri.
You worked with a 5S for how long?
How do you work with that? It's because I can be like, "Hey Siri, how are you doing today? It's nice to talk to you," and then she'll respond, "Hey Siri, why does my dog hump me all the time?"
Don't do that. Not online, John.
Fascinating question.
I don't do that.
It was a fascinating question.
She found it to be fascinating,
Yeah.
didn't she?
Because I asked her last night and she was like, "Good question." And I found it funny.
This camera sucks.
Oh boy, drama for mama.
I think this is the worst stream on Twitch tonight.
Why do you think it's so bad?
The camera, the audio.
Now our viewer's gone.
Our one viewer is gone.
Don't leave me, selfish Enigma. How dare you, selfish Enigma?
I don't know.
Oh boy.
I know that I can't do the hep cool things that kiddios do today because I'm not hep or cool.
What hep cool things do they do? Talk to me.
I don't know. I have one kid that always says some funny word. He even
does?
had it written on his shirt.
What kind of funny word? Because I know that I use
Completely
some funny
made up.
words.
Completely made up word. Like, I don't know. I can't even remember now. But I think kids these days, is that a sexual term? That's what I think. Or is that a new drug? That's what I think.
Huh? When you say kids these days?
You never know.
I don't understand that.
I don't understand that either. I'm
And that
wearing a
bothers me.
throwback.
A
You see
throwback.
my throwback? It's Union Bay.
Union Bay.
And it's original from the 80s.
Oh, from the 80s?
Mhm.
Where did you get that?
From the 80s.
So you
Probably from the store in the Midwest.
So you bought that from a store at the Midwest, and you've kept that all of these years.
I think it's your dad's.
When was the last time you wore it?
Probably the 90s.
So it's been a while, hasn't it?
A good 30 years.
It's kind of crazy. The 90s was not 30 years ago. I am happy to say that, because Windows 98 just turned 20.
What if I'm talking about 1991?
91 is almost 30 years old, but it's about 21 years old. I mean, no, 29 or something like that.
Yeah.
28 or 29. Because
Interesting.
if I can quick math, let's see. Oh, it wants me to breathe in the air. Should we do some breathing today with my Apple Watch?
Breathe in the air.
I haven't done any today.
Focus on breathing in the air.
So you gotta
Oh.
you gotta follow the watch. Be still and bring your attention to
Be
your breath.
still and bring your attention to your breath. I smell dinner. And it smells good. It's peppers and sausage and chicken. With garlic and onion. And zucchini and yellow squash. And we put in some carrots and some sweet potatoes just because we could. Felt we needed a little potassium.
There you go. We're done.
That
We're
was
done.
nice. And look, our camera even messed up while we were doing that. Because it was breathing in apparently and breathing out.
Mm-hmm.
Breathing in and breathing out. It reminds me of a song. There we go. That's better.
Wait, it is?
No.
How about I do a cheesy tour of my
How
new
about
pictures?
you just use your old phone? It never messed up on us.
Alright, so there's a drum for Mama right there, as you can see. Very nice looking drum for Mama. And then you go up here, and you can see my brand new pictures that I just put up. Do those look good or what?
Those look good. Just be careful you don't bump into anything here.
Oh, I won't. I won't.
Yes,
bump
you
into
will.
that. Alright, let me show you around here. And as you can see, that poster that Drum for Mama was complaining about, I actually put up with the nail. Because the poster was
that's
actually flipped.
Minecraft.
The poster was actually flipped, so I had to fix it. And then we have some beautiful Ansel Adams mural project. I have put up aside or in front of my board, my calendar that I haven't used since August.
Is that
It's his
Yosemite?
birthday stream.
Is that Yosemite?
Mountains and clouds, and I don't think so. I don't see a Yosemite anywhere.
Huh.
And finally, right here, we have the Ansel Adams mural project again. And then there's something that you can't look at. And of course, right by the door, I have put up one of these. I think we should put this in the hall, actually. What do you think? In the hall, yay or nay?
I don't know. I've had those Ansels for so long that they just don't seem like appealing to me anymore.
Did you buy them for the shop or something?
Yes.
I see.
We were monochromatic.
Monochrome.
And
That
then
seems boring. I'm just kidding.
teal. And then teal.
And then teal.
Marbleized teal.
Very 90s, right?
Yes.
Why would
Our
you?
t-shirts were cool. Have you found our old t-shirts yet?
No.
They're in the
I haven't.
closet somewhere.
Huh.
If I found this, I'm sure we're gonna find those concepts
Oh,
for
boy.
hair.
You should go to Concept for Hair. Very nice place to go and get your hair cut. Subscribe
Was.
today.
It was.
But now it isn't. It's gone to
Not
heck
there.
in a handbasket because
It's
it's
not
no
there
longer in
anymore.
business.
Yeah, it's gone. It's gone.
It'd gone. He'd go below. You know where I got that from?
Dead moose floating on the
Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.
water.
I had a nightmare that I was taking their semester final exam on Mastery Connect. If you don't know, that's where we take tests for school. But I auto-graded the question, so whenever I marked an answer, it told me if it was right or wrong. And I was fond of pressing D, even though I didn't think the answer was D. So I was getting them wrong left and right. It was weird, and I got an 83 on it. On her exam.
Most of the kids that took my exam this semester would have been
Thrilled!
astounded to have gotten an 83.
But the curve wouldn't help them enough to get them to an A.
I don't curve.
Well, we did. We curved it.
No, I took questions that the majority of the students missed.
Oh yeah, and
And
took
I
those
threw
down.
them out.
Oh, yeah. And that makes a lot more sense than just saying everybody gets 10 points. Instead, you have to say, well, everyone missed 25 or 16. Everyone missed 16, I think.
And I don't know if that's entirely fair at all either, because the other 50% or 30% got that one right. So it's like they're getting a free point. But they missed some other point that the majority of kids got right.
But it's like you're
So it
rewarding
balances
them
itself
for
out.
for doing better on this one question. Kind of, if you think about it, it's a reward, and I love rewards because I don't get enough. I'm just kidding.
So what are
I
we
don't get
talking
enough
about?
at school though.
VIVOtek is about what tonight?
It's about ranting about Ed, and it's also about that place that we're working on.
What about this? I think it needs to be about this. I think we need to figure that sunbun out.
I have figured it out. I just have to get it fixed. Not fixed like that, but fixed, if you know what I mean. No, the only problem with it was the scene. And I will switch over once the stream is over. I'm going to switch back over, do this, and make sure that the scene is working. But I think that we had some sort of duplicate audio device. Like, I don't know where it would come from, but there was just some sort of delay being introduced with the OBS program. Because whenever I go and record, like, for my videos or whatever, I can record it and it's in full real time. So it isn't a problem with this necessarily. Even though this old one does work and this new one doesn't. I'm gonna try throwing a nail at my phone.
Yeah, you should, because the phone stinks. I can't believe that it's a 7
Hey, you!
versus a 5, and the 5 never failed us.
It's a problem with the network or something like that. Daddy's probably watching some sort of... That wasn't a good idea, was it?
So he says now. So, you
Is
know
it
how I always
cracked?
tell students that...
Is it cracked?
Ooh. Well, it's old. You got a new one.
I saw it. Shush your butt, Drum for Mama. Is that the rudest thing I've ever said to you? This is a train wreck stream, isn't it?
Well, nobody's here to watch it, so I think we'll be okay.
Uh-huh. I can't even fucking...
I'm in the middle of reading Great Gatsby.
Because she wants to read it before I have to read it, right? Is that the only reason why you're reading it?
No, I'd started reading it during the summer.
And then you didn't like it, right?
No, I liked it. I just didn't have time for it.
Uh-huh. So that means you didn't really like it. There are better books out there.
Right. I started
For you.
reading... I was reading dual books. I was reading Huckleberry Finn. Yeah, I was reading Huckleberry Finn, and I was reading...
But you didn't like.
And I didn't necessarily like Huckleberry Finn.
Mm-hmm. That darn Mark Twain, you know.
Well, I think... Because I liked, you know, the Sleeping Frog of Calaveras County, or I can't remember the name of that short story, and I liked... There are a couple of other short stories that I liked, and I know there are excerpts from Huck Finn that I think are neat, and I do think that the lifestyle is really cool, but
Ooh.
I don't know. It's just, to me, I just never understood the appeal of it.
Maybe if you read like Tom
And there are some
Sawyer
really
or
great
something.
quotes. Mark Twain had, I mean, Samuel Clemens was really good at you know, spinning a great quote, a lasting quote, you know.
Mm-hmm. Don't you hate it when kids sit in chairs like this?
It looks comfortable.
I know.
But it's not my chair, so I'm not going to say anything.
Do you think I'm gonna break it?
It shouldn't be sat in that way. It's not structurally made for that weight, but you know, this
You're
is what I'm
calling me
going to
fat
tell.
now? I'm just kidding.
Displacement, I should have said. You know, there was a
There's a
There's a
story.
at school who sent an email that of a case that was tried. There was a teacher who was standing in the hallway and
Not in our
monitoring
district, right?
students, and there was a student who was running backwards down the hallway to get away from, quote unquote, his friend. And they were horsing around, and he bumped into the teacher, who fell and broke her ankle. Fairly,
was that in our district?
fairly severely. No, fairly severely. Okay. And she had to take a total of 3 weeks of leave
to fill out her
so that
thing
she
to
could
hear.
heal. And I'm not sure why, that it had to be that way, why she couldn't come back with the wheelchair or something of the sort, but I don't know. I don't know the whole logistics of the case at all. But she filed for assault leave when a student assaults a teacher. And the district said we're not going to give you assault leave because this was not assault.
Mm-hmm.
And she appealed. She took it to court. And she said, I know that it wasn't the intent of the student to run into me. I understand that. But I think that we need to rethink assault. And assault is considered something that's reckless. So if you know, you don't even have to have the intent to hurt someone, or even the malice in your heart to hurt someone. You just have to be in a crowded hallway running backwards and knowing that that's probably not a really good idea.
And then hurt someone.
And then hurt someone.
And then you've assaulted them.
And now you're going to be accused of assault.
So did the kid have to face
She didn't charge the child. What she wanted was for the school district to give her paid leave.
Okay.
And they did. They had to, because the judge said yes, that this is legitimate assault. That this is what the definition of assault is. And that you normally think of, and I tell my students that once we get to stage, that there are lots and lots and lots of dangerous things that could happen on the stage, and that they need to be vigilant so that things like that don't happen. And if they get to the stage and they start playing around,
stop horsing around.
Yeah, and somebody ends up getting hurt, all fingers are going to point back at you, and you're going to say, it was an accident, I didn't mean to, and I'm going to be like, well, yeah, I know you weren't standing there underneath the ladder going, see if you can fall, you weren't doing that. You weren't trying to get them to fall and hurt themselves. But because of your negligence, they did.
Mm-hmm.
And accidents can always be prevented. But now I'm going to share this story with them that says, if you're doing something that's reckless.
That's assault.
If you're, like the girl that jumped up with the microphone in her lap last year. Mm-hmm. And ran across the stage and ripped the microphone right out of the receiver.
Of course, she didn't mean to.
She didn't mean to. It was a complete accident. She didn't do it with any malice or anything like that. But it was reckless.
Mm-hmm. And isn't this a timeless design? This iPhone SE? It's sharing the same design language as the 5. It's beautiful, isn't it? Okay, go on.
It is. You know what, guys? Since we don't have anybody watching us, and it is now 6:50, and our supper is done and over cooking right now.
Is it?
We're going to cut this stream short, and we'll see you next time. You have a blessed evening. Enjoy all of the warmth that this season has to offer.
The warmth. It's cold.
It is cold, but I want you to be warm in your hearts. I want you to know that He lives, that He is born, and that He lives, and that His sole and absolute intent was to cleanse you of your sins. He died on the cross for us, and it's the season now that we've been given to celebrate His birth. And I just want you to as you are coming off of the wonderful high that you have for all of the gifts that you've received, and even if you found the pleasure in receiving those gifts, I just want you to stop for a brief moment and just remember that the truest joy of the season, the truest joy of this season, is not the warmth that family brings, although that's joyous, and not the warmth of giving or even of receiving, but the knowing that our greatest gift, the greatest gift that was ever given to the world, was the birth of our Savior. So please take time from this season to just know that you are saved. That you are saved.
Alright, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. I hope you enjoyed this train wreck stream. We'll see you later. Thank you for watching.
Peace.